And then James Stewart and his buddy Rado came out and rocked the crowd with their best Bon Jovi Richie Sambora imitation, getting this crowd up and going. Now it's time to go racing inside Reliance Stadium. Hi everybody, I'm Ralph Shaheen alongside CBS Zone Supercross Series champion Jeff Emmett. And we're ready to go heat racing, and in this heat, Jeff, we're going to see James Stewart right away.
James Stewart has won the last two main events coming into this Houston round, but today in qualifying practice is the best that I have seen him ride. He is on fire here in Houston.
There's our Thor starting grid. There's Stewart, and here we go.
Short is down. Josh Hansen is down.
A lot of riders getting taken out in this one. And Stewart, meanwhile, has taken over the lead and is pulling away.
He's followed by Mike Alessi and Ivan Tedesco. Second, third, there they are. Gave up second.
No mistakes all day long from James Stewart. Jeff, you and I watched him. Well, that might have been the first one right there, getting hung up on that tough block. We watched him during practice. Some of the best riding we've seen out of James Stewart all season so far.
Well, and that's interesting because he was leading Anaheim 1 and had the mistake, and he went down while he was leading the main. He won the next two main events, but we've all commented that it didn't look like James Stewart was as comfortable and attacking the track like he has in the past, but yet he's still winning the main. So now, today, James Stewart, I mean, he has been flying. It looks like they've really got the bike sorted out, and this is the most comfortable that I've seen him look since he's made the switch to Yamaha.
Could it have anything to do with the rock and roll beginning to the show tonight?
Well, James Stewart is definitely loose. He's smiling, and he's very confident here, winning a couple main events. You know, that's what's been so impressive is that he has even said that, hey, you know, we're still working on the bike, and that's what champions have to do, and that's the job of the race team. But as they're trying to progress and make things better, he still had the ability to win. And that just, oh, look at Stewart. Massive jump over the Dragon's back. That's why Stewart's down in the 49-second lap time range. He's been the only rider today that's been in the 48 seconds. And I'm telling you, Stewart is feeling the flow here halfway through the first heat.
Well, they've done a lot to dial this bike in, too. Speaking with team manager Larry Brooks, they have been working so hard at the San Manuel Yamaha crew to get this bike where they wanted it to be, and they made more changes this week, evolutionary changes to the bike. And let's show you, Jeff, just how fast he was through this section.
Well, here's Stewart. This is across the on-off tabletops, and look at him. Almost the inside and just slices his way, apexes the turn, and still makes that triple. That takes incredible skill to maneuver the bike, to put the weight, oh, right there, triple, or jumps all the way over the Dragon's back. Stewart is on the gas here in Houston. Wow.
Working his way through the heat race here tonight, and those names you see across the top on our Suzuki scoring monitor at the top in green are the riders that hold the top 9 positions, which will transfer them straight to the main. Back to James Stewart now, up front. Stewart just working his way through some of the traffic.
Working his way past Clayton Miller. He's a Texas native.
Final lap, 1 to go. Through that slow left-right combination and into the rhythm section.
Boy, he really looks comfortable this week, and Stewart's always fast. I've never said, whoa, what a whip. We've never said that James Stewart is slow, okay? The difference is with James Stewart, he knows he can run the pace no matter what the pace is going to be. The question is, does he run it comfortable and safe, or does he run it uncomfortable and risky? He's always going to be as fast as anyone out there, though.
Starting to salute the fans, and you know, and I talked to James about that very issue earlier today, that Chad Reed had run 2 seconds a lap faster than James did at the end of the Anaheim race as he comes to the checker flag. And I said, James, as he takes the win, I said, James, could you have run that pace? He said, if that's the pace I had to run, I could do it. Whatever that pace is, that's how fast I will go.
James Stewart said that he rode terribly last weekend, not feeling well, but he is back in spirits this weekend. James, what possessed you for your get-up for opening ceremonies?
I love my fans, and, Supercross is a show, and I understand that. We racers, and we got the best job in the world, and if I can get these guys something to cheer about, that's awesome. So, I wanted to come out in my little James Bon Jovi outfit and have a good time.
Congratulations on your heat win.
Here we go. The battle for the lead starting to develop. Villopoto on the green Kawasaki, number 2. The rookie in the Supercross class this year being hunted down by the 2007 champion, the man who is arguably the fastest rider on the planet, James Stewart.
And the best thing that could happen for Chad Reed is to have James Stewart have a hard time getting past Ryan Villopoto, our leader. Both riders doing the quad into the turn. Let's see if Villopoto can. It looks like his nerves are starting to get to him. He's making small mistakes. Stewart to the inside.
Comes inside of it. And Villopoto jumps back out of the corner. He retakes the lead away from Stewart. Villopoto coming off of a career best finish just a week ago with a 4th. And Stewart back to the inside. Side by side, bar to bar through the rhythm section. Stewart takes the lead away. Can he make it 3 wins in 3 weeks? Over the finish line jumping, Stewart's got the lead. So meanwhile, Chad Reed is up to 5th and closing on Josh Grant.
And Reed, he can see, he can hear the fans here in Houston. He knows that James Stewart has just taken the lead. So Chad Reed really has to apply the pressure. He has to give it everything he's got to pass for the lead. James Stewart here just scrubs it right through this rhythm section. A talent that James Stewart has just perfected. Just incredible. Sweeps to the inside and just stays a little lower, a little more momentum. You see Villopoto just has to shut off.
Just skimming over those jumps, Jeff. Always moving forward, not necessarily higher in the air, but further forward, always driving ahead.
Well, Stewart has a technique and a style that I've never seen before in any champion that we've had. He just has this all-out speed, and, I'm sure that it's years of watching videotape of riders like Jeremy McGrath and, Jean-Michel Bale and all these great champions from the past. Now this is Stewart's time. Right now, James Stewart's leading. He's won the last 2 races. He was leading when he went down at the first round. So, somewhere along the line, these great rides and great fitness and the motorcycle being, dialed in, it has to translate into a win.
Talked to team manager Larry Brooks of the San Manuel Yamaha crew. That's the team that James Stewart, our race leader, rides for. He said, I knew James was a great rider, but until I started working with him, I didn't really realize just how fantastic of a rider he really is. He says he is so able to see way out in front of him, Jeff, and position his body for things that are coming, not even where he's currently at on the racetrack, but putting himself in position to work through the obstacles that lay ahead. And it's working beautifully here tonight for James Stewart. He's leading in Houston. Number 9, as we go back to Stewart. Now Tedesco, this will not be his best finish. That was a 4th at Phoenix, but another top 10, 4 straight top 10s. As a checkered flag waves for James Stewart. His 3rd victory in a row, getting one here at Houston's Reliant Stadium, and he'll close up the points chase. Stewart began the night rocking out the crowd in the opening ceremonies, and he rocked out the main event as well. We'll talk our winner when we come back.
James Stewart keeps picking away at that points deficit. James, this weekend you look more comfortable than we've seen you ride all season long. What was it about this week?
Well, just more time on the bike. Every week we improving and stuff. I like this place, and, I like the next 2 tracks coming up. So, I just got to thank all the guys from San Manuel Yamaha. They've been awesome, really sticking by me and trying to make this thing better for I be comfortable. And, it's definitely working out this week.